Hi, I'm Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans, America's largest mortgage lender. Let's talk credit card debt for a minute. If you feel you're carrying too much of it, you're not alone. The average household in the U.S. carries over $8,000 in credit card debt. Ready for some good news? With a cash-out refinance from Quicken Loans, you can quickly and easily put some of the equity in your home to good use by paying off a lot of that high-interest credit card debt. A great way to take cash out is with our 30-year fixed-rate mortgage. The rate today on our 30-year fixed-rate mortgage is 3.99%, APR 4.08%. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN to learn how taking cash out with a 30-year fixed mortgage might be the right solution for you. And for a record 9 years in a row, J.D. Power has ranked Quicken Loans highest in the nation in customer satisfaction for primary mortgage origination. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com.
For J.D. Power award information, visit jdpower.com. Rates subject to change. Pay 1.25% fee to receive this discounted rate. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. License in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030.
Hi, I'm Jay Farner, CEO of Quicken Loans, America's largest mortgage lender. Let's talk credit card debt for a minute. If you feel you're carrying too much of it, you're not alone. The average household in the U.S. carries over $8,000 in credit card debt. Ready for some good news? With a cash-out refinance from Quicken Loans, you can quickly and easily put some of the equity in your home to good use by paying off a lot of that high-interest credit card debt. A great way to take cash out is with our 30-year fixed-rate mortgage. The rate today on our 30-year fixed-rate mortgage is 3.99%, APR 4.08%. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN to learn how taking cash out with a 30-year fixed mortgage might be the right solution for you. And for a record 9 years in a row, J.D. Power has ranked Quicken Loans highest in the nation in customer satisfaction for primary mortgage origination. Call us today at 800-QUICKEN or go to rocketmortgage.com.
For J.D. Power award information, visit jdpower.com. Rates subject to change. Pay 1.25% fee to receive this discounted rate. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. License in all 50 states. NMLS number 3030.
Hey everyone, this week we break down anxiety pop, Halloween candy, and an all-new Judge Barbie. It's time for an all-new Cover to Cover. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Cover. We're excited to be back this week because we're going to start off the show right away with some breaking news. The federal government said Tuesday it will remove the Kirtland's warbler from its list of protected species, finding the small yellow-bellied songbird had recovered more than a half century after being designated as endangered. So I wanted to read you that story because for the past several weeks we've been talking about the death of birds and how they're just falling out of the air. Well, here's a little good news. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service credited teamwork among numerous agencies and nonprofit groups with the survival of the warbler, the Kirtland warbler, which had fallen victim to its own picky habitat demands and competition from the predatory brown-headed cowbird. So this motherfucking brown-headed cowbird was going into, it looked like in Michigan, Traverse City, Michigan, and was eating all the Kirtland warblers. Now, the Kirtland warblers, they had a bit of a problem of their own because they were picky eaters. So they, like most birds, will eat trash out of a garbage can, but not the Kirtland warbler was like, I will absolutely not eat that garbage. Thank you very much. And then they were like, what about worms? They're like, fuck that. I'm not going to eat a worm. That is gross. With flies, what do you think I am? I mean, please, I'm a Kirtland warbler. I'm not going to sit here eating flies. I'm a songbird. Okay, so that's not what I do. And then
I'm an artist,
right? So there was enough of that bullshit went around where, finally, some of the brown-headed cowbirds were just like, you know what? How about we eat you, bitch? How about we eat you? How about we end your struggle of not wanting to eat garbage or flies or worms, and we just eat your head off? How about that? And that is what happened. So, but now after a lot of work by the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, the government has decided to take the Kirtland warbler off the protected species list. So now they're out there. So if you're ever in the Michigan area or wherever these Kirtland warblers Rome, you'll be able to hear them singing about their picky eating habits, unless there's a brownhead cowbird there who will fuck them up. So I thought that would be fun bird news, and why not start off with that? If you haven't tuned out by now, you're like, wait, are they talking about birds? They're still talking about birds? We've been listening for a minute and a half, and you're still talking about birds.
We're talking about the thriving warbler species.
I'm trying to let you people know that there is some good news out there in the world.
It's not all doom and gloom.
It's not all doom and gloom. Birds aren't always falling out of the sky. The fucking warbler's back to sing songs and bitch about worms. Anyway, here's some fun stuff. This is a clip that came from the Jimmy Fallon show, which, hey, listen, I love Jimmy Fallon. He seems like a super nice guy, and he's like a perfect late night host. But I feel like in late night's kind of different kind of direction lately. I don't know. He's very Jimmy Fallon, and that's good, I guess. People want, cutesy fun. But then when he has Taylor Swift on, who I think was on Saturday Night Live this weekend, so she, of course, you're in the same building. So if you do Saturday Night Live, you usually do Fallon that same week. So she came down, and she's being very Taylor Swift, which is, I don't know. She seems, as far as singing and stuff goes, I like her, but she's one of those people who really wants to be funny. And so let's just roll the clip, and this is a clip of her pretending that. Okay, just roll the clip.
Wait, this is a world premiere. You got to check this out. This is Taylor Swift post-surgery. You were like freaking out over banana.
Eye surgery.
Yeah, LASIK eye. She had LASIK eye surgery.
LASIK surgery. A video taken by her mom. Take a look at this. It's real.
Okay, so she found a snack.
She's holding a banana.
Yeah. Okay, this is Taylor Swift pretending that her mother is videotaping this without her consent.
Okay, I'm gonna get the other one for you. Okay.
This one, but what do we do with this now?
I'll eat it. It's mine.
But it doesn't have a head.
Honey, it's fine. I don't need a head.
Okay, I'm fine.
You don't want to cry. That's not what you want to do.
Sometimes it doesn't go your way.
Okay, that's just...
Yeah, she's eating it in bed in the fetal position.
Yeah, she's lying in bed.
Eating a banana, okay?
I'm not asleep. My mind is alive.
Okay, now let's hear the wrap up. Now they come back to Jimmy. Everyone is...
Don't be mad at me. I made some calls.
Oh my
God. I made some calls.
Now, they've set it up to be...
Let's hear her.
Okay, they've set it up that she didn't know that was happening.
I know.
Head. What are we going to do with it? Me and your mom have stayed in touch.
She was kind enough to drive me there, but cruel enough to film it and give it to you.
Yeah, so that was they're pretending that, and Taylor Swift keeps saying, "Wait a minute, this is on television. This is on television." She keeps saying that over and over again, and that's kind of how it works. You've done the Tonight Show before, and you've done Saturday Night Live, and you've been on when the cameras are pointing at you. That means this is on television, and obviously, I think the bit with her and her mother was like, let's pretend that I'm being fun. And
also, it didn't look like an iPhone camera.
They had
there was probably a crew there. I'm imagining.
I don't think, but there you go. This is what I always say on the podcast, everybody. I say it time and time again. Comedy's hard. It's hard. And I know people are... Now, here's what happens in the case of Jimmy Fallon, which I think is interesting. He does the thing where he's laughing so hard. He's laughing so hard. He has to stand up from his chair and like circle around and then sit back down. Like, that's how hard he's laughing. And he does this several times throughout this interview with Taylor Swift there. But, that's what Jimmy Fallon does. So if you like that, you tune in to watch Jimmy Fallon pretend and Taylor Swift pretend that this is all happening for the first time. But I know how shows are produced. They gave them the tape. Taylor Swift knows the tape's, it's coming. Mm-hmm. Taylor Swift's not one who's going to be surprised by her looking ugly on TV. It's like, no, we're not going to do that.
Yeah.
Let me know exactly what mom did.
Let me see the clip.
Right.
Yeah.
We all, So, but she's acting. This is on television? It's on television. Yeah, it's on television.
It's like it's America's Funniest Home Video.
So anyway, she get the LASIK surgery, which is, I guess people still get LASIK surgery. So nobody likes glasses anymore. I think Taylor Swift would probably look cute in glasses, but she's got the LASIK surgery and now she can see properly. And maybe she could see the error of her ways and stay out of comedy. Maybe her eyes will be so clear she won't try comedy anymore, just become a dramatic actress. And so also then I read that the next day, Justin Bieber and his wife, Haley Baldwin, who seem to, at this point, have nothing else to do but adopt cats. They adopted a couple of big, giant cats that Peter was angry about because they were, I guess they got them from, like, breeders, and you're not supposed to do that. Everything's got to be rescue, which I'm good with that. I don't have any pets, but if I'm going to get a pet, I'd get it from a rescue, I think. I don't know if I need to go to... First of all, it's just price alone. Like, I'm not going to go spend $10,000 on a dog or a cat when I can get one. But in the days of when I was growing up, things was... the pet world has gone through... Like, for Petco and all these pet places, now they got the one Petland and Petco, where you can just you can have your cats and dogs in the store with you,
free.
which is fine. That's cool. But, it's a $1 billion industry. Now, here in Los Angeles, we let pets everywhere, which, once again, I don't really mind it. They're walking the halls of, the mall. And big ones. It used to be just little ones, Paris Hilton in the purse. Now it's gigantic St. Bernards walking, through Forever 21 and shit like that. Not Forever 21 much anymore because they just filed for Chapter 11. So that's another one. Another one bites the dust, everybody. One of my favorites, Forever 21, which recently, a couple of months ago, just actually put some men's clothes in there. And every now and again, I'm in a pinch. I'm in a mall when I'm on the road. I had to go to get, because I like to use the hotel pool sometimes, and I didn't have swim trunks with me, so I went into the Forever 21 and I got these little tiny, real short, like up to where the highest of high on my thigh, and I got those for $7, and I went into the hotel pool, and then. I'm in the hotel pool. Now there's nobody in there, but it's very rare that that's the case. Of course, there's always kids in the hotel pool. So I get in there, 10 a.m. Now I'm in little tiny Forever 21 shorts, and in come the kids. Couple, like little kids to swim in the pool, which it should be. The pool's for them. If you're staying at a Holiday Inn Express, let the kids have the pool.
Don't let them have the hot tub, though.
No, well, they take both, and I get, because they like to go from two temperatures. They're kids,
Yeah, okay.
It's cold, it's hot, it's cold, it's hot, and I get it. Yeah, so we all do. Yes, that's fun. So now I have to leave. And that's rightfully so. But so I get out of the water
because your shorts are.
Yeah, and they're all looking at me. They're like, "Jesus, look at this!" Like the parents, like, "What is this pervert's business? He's wearing little girls' panties that he got for $7." Anyway, well, rest in peace, Forever 21. We'll miss you. Chapter 11. I guess that means it always says we're going to reconfigure our business model and close a few stores and still stay in business. But it's never a good sign. You never really turn it around. Anyway, back to who were we talking about before?
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift, and what was my point of fucking Taylor Swift? I always do this. I got excited about Forever 21 and
tangented on clothing.
Yeah, and I went down a clothing line. But anyway, so that's the way it is. Oh no, that's what Justin Bieber. I was talking about Justin Bieber and pets. I was talking about pets. Thank you. But back on track. So Justin Bieber got these cats. Justin Bieber also put on a video of him making fun of Taylor Swift's LASIK surgery. Haley Baldwin was videotaping it. Well, I always say videotaping it, but you can't say that anymore, really, right? It's just recording it. Yeah, I think that would be it.
Capturing.
On her phone, and they're in their kitchen, and they're being they're kid. They're a fun married couple that have nothing else to do but. They go out and make fun of Taylor Swift's LASIK surgery, and Justin Bieber's doing a thing pretending he can't see bananas or whatever, and then Haley Baldwin goes, "That's really fun," and then of course they get attacked by all the Taylor Swift fans, which I forget what they call them, Swifties or
Swifties, the Swift Brigade,
Swift Brigade, some shit like that.
Shit.
Anyway, so they're attacked now by them, Haley Baldwin, and for fucking with Taylor Swift. So there you go. There you have it. That's the world we're in, everybody. That's how Taylor Swift puts up a fake video. Justin Bieber counteracts with his fake video, and everybody reacts adversely. But, the good thing is that we have the warbler back. We were going through the world without this little warbler bird, and that's probably what was missing. Because you think the world's a shitty place. Well, not anymore. Now you're going to have the songs of the warbler throughout forests in America. So that's fun. So anyway,
I have a question. What would your fans be called?
Fanjolas. We've already established.
Oh,
it.
we have
been established for quite some time.
Sorry.
Fanjolas. Fanjola. Fanjolas. It's basically taken from Fanilos, which Barry Manilow's fans are called